So we're just down here in the kit room now, preparing for tomorrow's shoot.
The madness of April is absolute chaos.
This is such a strange thing that's happened to us. Welcome back to another episode. My name's Dennis and I run Menace Media, a video production company based in Northamptonshire. This vlog is a behind the scenes look into my life and my business and my journey so far. Right now it's 8:30 in the morning and I am just getting myself prepped for the week ahead. I've been building a bunch of social posts, trying to stay on top of that as our current strategy is all about content. But in more exciting news, this week we're going to be interviewing a couple of the applicants for our new behind the scenes videographer role. That's something that I'm genuinely really excited about now, especially as I'm sort of knee deep in the social media side of things of the company at the moment, where I'm basically in charge of all of the posts that you see online. It's going to be so good to have someone else that's going to be in the team whose sole focus is just to create content and look at every single part of the business, every single day as an opportunity to create something. And yeah, fingers crossed this week, after the interviews, we'll be able to have a clear idea of what the future could look like. But anyway, I'm gonna crack on and then let's get into this week.
So we're just down here in the kit room now, preparing for tomorrow's shoot. We normally start off by getting all of the batteries on charged, ready to go for tomorrow. And we also wipe all the cards so they're clear and ready to go with backups. We then also make sure we write a kit list down, what we need for, in this shoot instance, we're packing a tripod, 2 gimbals in case we both want to go on a gimbal. And we're also bringing our Phantom 4 drone to get some real nice drone shots. We normally pack all of that stuff in the van the night before, so when we get in here tomorrow, we don't have to worry about packing all the van, making sure we've got everything because we've done that the day before. We know what we need and it's all ready to go. For this shoot, we're going to bring the C400, the C80 and also the C70 as well. The weather's meant to be really nice because it is an outdoor shoot. We're really looking forward to it and hopefully it should be a good one. So we've just packed the van now and yeah, going to get out of here and get up here I think for 6 o'clock tomorrow.
Welcome to Tuesday. I have made the mistake of leaving my vlog camera at the office last night, so phone cam it is for the day. I'm about to head out because the chaps are currently on site filming and I just want to go pop in, see the location, check in, and because it's local, which is really nice, there's an opportunity for me to capture some behind the scenes content for our socials. So let's head there now and see how they're getting on.
I'm going to say a second action, and on that second action, if you could start to pass the balls over, exactly as you've done before, and yeah, we'll just run through that again.
Shoot's going well, just quickly responded to some emails and then we'll crack on a bit more and then I'm heading back home to finish off a bunch of quoting. I've got an update on the Saturday job as well actually.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, so on Saturday we're going to be filming, have you ever watched Grand Design?
I know of it.
The main presenter guy, Kevin McLeod or something, we're filming him. So that's quite cool. It's just general event highlights, but there's a part of the day where we're going to film him.
Oh,
so that's quite nice, I suppose.
Oh, that's so cool.
How's it going, Samuel?
Good, getting some good stuff. And we're actually using the C80 vertically on the gimbal this time because we're only shooting portrait. But then on the C400 we're just going to crop in the landscape format, but we're just shooting a little bit wider just to make sure everything is nice for portrait. About to be on the last one now, done 2 sets already. Getting some really nice stuff, lovely furniture, and yeah, don't know what to say now. Like that. Yeah. Okay. What's the floor? Why that's so heavy?
That weighs a ton, that's so unnecessary.
Oh. So that's a wrap on our shoot. It went really well. What a lovely day. The weather was really on our side. It looks amazing. We've got some really cool stuff. Me and Darren are absolutely knackered. We're a little bit sunburnt as well. About to head back now, back up, and then straight back into the office tomorrow.
Back in the home office now, as you can see, and I'm still on this phone, which is slightly weird to vlog with, if I'm honest with you, but we're gonna go for it because I've not been to the office to go get the Osmo, but tomorrow we'll be back on the Osmo, which will be nice. Anyway, how good is the weather today and how beautiful was that location? I'll overlay some stills now that I took. Obviously you saw the footage anyway, but check out how lovely that behind the scenes looks. That's gonna be going on our social media very soon. Which is really, really nice. But otherwise, as I say, I'm home here again, and I'm currently smashing my way through more quotes. So if you remember back to last week, I was talking about how we had an abundance of large projects come through all at once that I needed to try and figure out. Those projects have now had the go ahead and been fully approved. So I now need to, oh, phone's gonna die. All right, before my phone battery dies, I now need to book those in officially and get everything arranged, which is chaos. But as I say, I've got new quotes that I also need to quote for, so we're gonna have the same juggling act with them as well. But we're built for it, we're gonna do it, and it'll be great. And in addition to that, rather excitingly this evening, I have to do planning because tomorrow we are gonna be interviewing the 2 applicants for the behind the scenes videographer role. I'm really excited about this. Well, obviously we've employed lots of videographers before, but this is kind of a specific niche for a videographer, so it's something new for us to figure out, and we've got to cater or tailor our questions carefully around this sort of thing. And yeah, one of them in particular I'm really excited to talk to, so this should be a interesting experience. But anyway, I'm going to carry on cracking on, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. It's Wednesday and I'm back on the Osmo, which is really nice. Got the mic and everything sounding good and looking much better. Right, getting to today. So we have just had our first interview with the first applicant, and I think, and the team think, it went really well. That person is definitely going to progress on to the next stages, which is the shoot test and edit test. And then in about half an hour, we have our second interview of the day, which I'm really excited about because this person in particular is the one that I'm, based on portfolio, most keen on. Fingers crossed. Anyway, whilst I've got 30 minutes, I'm gonna have some lunch, but also it was Sam's birthday last week, which means we have another birthday cookie to unbox. Let's go and get it and give it to him.
Oh,
there you go.
thank you very much. Oh, that looks sick.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Right.
Thank you very much.
Get it cut open.
Oh, thank you.
That's all right. Cookie acquired. And that was actually quite funny. So basically the cookie's been in the fridge since yesterday because Sam was on shoot yesterday. And I imagine he probably saw the box this morning, even though it was in like a brown cardboard box, he probably figured it out. So I said to him when he was cutting it up, I was like, oh, did you see it in the fridge? And he said, well, yeah, but also he's currently editing last week's vlog where I mention it. So he already had a spoiler. So that's quite funny. Bless him. He already knew it was coming. But anyway, we're going to enjoy some cookie. And I'm going to eat some lunch, and then we've got our second interview. So I'll catch up with you once that's done.
Oh, you're just getting some shots of this?
No, I'm just vlogging you, mate. Wish it could be a wide angle, but
Yeah,
unfortunately not.
a bit closer. Just to get
Can I
that.
zoom in? I got it. Ah, it doesn't go far enough.
Oh,
Never mind.
damn.
Oh well. Wrapping up at the office now after what has been a crazy day. Oh, it is so dark in here. Let me turn the lights on. Really good day. Both applicants are actually really good in 2 different ways. So we've got 2 applicants, and basically they both just have different strengths in different areas, which is really cool. I think, so we're all in agreement in the team that we need to do the shoot and edit tests with both of them because we want to see how they react, but we're going to try and build a new shoot and edit test that caters towards the role they're going to be doing. But we need to figure that out, and we need to figure out fast because we're going to have to do it next week. But otherwise, yeah, we just wrapped up my interview, which is finally done, but it's now 7:30, and I'm going to be taking home a large amount of work this evening, which is, yeah, going to be tough to get through.
But it's been a good day. We've signed on a bunch of new work today as well. We've won 2 new projects, which is absolutely wild. The madness of April and May is just chaos, man. It's absolute chaos. But anyway, I'm gonna get home, crack on with work, and I'll see you in the morning.
Here we are, we've made it to Friday. What a bloody week it has been as well. I didn't vlog yesterday, as you already tell. I got into the office yesterday and we had a couple meetings, and then I came down with a bit of a migraine. So headed home, had a little nap, slept it off, and then worked into the evening super late. And that's the theme of the month, I think. Well, we're now in May, bloody hell, but the theme of April was late nights. Planning to stop that soon because it's not great, but still got a lot done yesterday. Happy to say that both of the applicants that we interviewed on Wednesday have progressed into the next stage, which is the shoot test. We've come up with a plan for it. Essentially, we're going to simulate a scenario that they would be doing if they were working for us, and then the edit test will be based off of that as well, so it's different to the ones we've done in the past. So that's exciting. Booked that in for next week, which is perfect because it's just in time for just before I go on annual leave, which is great. And in other news, the van that we purchased what feels like forever ago now, I think it was about 5 or 6 weeks ago, it's still being worked on. They can't tell me what the problem is. They've said that it's a software problem and they're doing something, but basically I've said to them, you know, we don't have the Mitsubishi anymore, we need a second vehicle, and they have offered a courtesy van for the time being, which is a really good thing, so we're going to be picking it up next week as well. But yeah, yesterday we had a really weird thing. Now I'm going to tell you guys a little bit of a story because this is such a strange thing that's happened to us. Early April, around the sort of like 10th to 15th of April, we were receiving some calls at the office about a van that was left in a garage in Wales that hadn't been paid for. It had some work done on it and it hadn't been paid. And the reason why they were calling us is because our office number was on the side of the van. And obviously we were like, well, that's not us. So we don't have that van, and we wouldn't take our van to a garage in Wales. So they obviously stopped calling, whatever. But it gets weirder. So not only did they call the office, they called my personal mobile phone number. That's really weird because that's not public information. That's not an out there thing. But yesterday we received another call to the office, which was from an agency in Wales, as they were investigating the van, as it had now been reported as an abandoned vehicle. And again, they obviously called us because the number's on the side of the van. Obviously then they spoke to Darren because I wasn't in the office, I was sleeping at the time. But anyway, Darren then gave me a call, told me about it, and I was like, hang on a sec, I wonder if that's the same van? So they sent a picture, and yes, it was the same van. So now I'm like, this is really weird. It's been abandoned in a garage. Clearly since then it's been paid for because it's no longer in the garage and it's abandoned somewhere. And now we're getting phone calls from this agency saying about this abandoned vehicle. The story gets weirder. So I then tell them about, hang on a second. So not only is it the office number, but it's my personal number. So what's going on here? We then have a long old chat, and I essentially find out that this van is not proven or whatever, but suspected to be being used for criminal activity, which is just bonkers. But obviously there's a business on the side of it, and that business is registered on Company's House. And when I looked at the business on Company's House, that business is indeed based here in Northamptonshire. This now just makes it super weird, and their vehicle is suspected for some dodgy dealings. Should anything progress, I'll keep you guys updated. I just thought that was just the most mental thing. But anyway, heading into today, my aim for the day is just to keep on climbing the mountain. At the moment, it just feels like the mountain is just forever growing. Like you think you can see the peak, and then, you know, a cloud moves out the way and it's like, nope, there's still more. It's just chaos at the minute. There's a lot going on in terms of the projects that we have ongoing, but we've also very recently just had the biggest, I've said this before, but the biggest influx of projects. And this week we had a record number of projects accepted, which is obviously phenomenal. It's so good, especially after what was a relatively quiet start to the year. But scheduling that all in, making sure everything is prepped and the team are briefed and all of that before I go away is just absolutely nuts. But otherwise, yeah, today's just cracking on with post-production for the team, preparing for some shoots next week. Next week, I think we've got maybe 3 shoots next week. The next few weeks are just absolutely chaos, especially, it's always typical, isn't it? The moment I go away is the moment it all goes mental, and I'd love to be here for some of these shoots because they're really cool ones, but it is what it is. The team will smash it out, I'm sure. Let's get to the office and smash through the day. Welcome to Saturday. Yes, I did say Saturday, and today is quite an exciting day because me and the team are heading down to London to film an event. It's quite rare that we get a weekend job, but this one should be pretty exciting. So let's get the van packed and head down to London. So we've arrived on site and we're just getting our kit set up for the event day. I'm just hiding in the where we're storing our kit for the day, just getting the cameras built, but looks like it's going to be a very busy day, a very chaotic event, but it should be good, and I'm excited to see what the footage looks like after. Right, let's finish getting set up and then get cracking with the filming because the event opens in the next few minutes. Back at the office now after a successful filming day down in London. Very happy with the footage, very happy with the coverage that we got. It was a very nice day. Yeah, obviously the chaps have gone home now. I'm just unpacking the last of the bits and getting the cards ready to back up and then wipe ready for our next shoot, which is on Tuesday. But that's it. Feels weird that it's a Saturday. It kind of feels, it's like the most Friday-ish Saturday ever, but obviously that's just because we're working and it feels weird. But it's a bank holiday weekend, so still got 2 days ahead of home time and chill time, which is fantastic. What a good week. A weird week, a very strange week to be fair. Couldn't be happier. Things are definitely on an upturn, which is absolutely class. Before I wrap up this week's episode, I am fairly confident there will not be an episode next week. And if this makes this into this vlog, then just for reference for you guys, next week I have, if you've watched previous episodes, you'll know I had a family member pass away. And next week I will be attending the funeral of that family member. So I'm not sure what headspace I'll be in next week. But also because of that, the week is very, very short for me in particular. But with all of that said, there is a lot of action happening next week, which I'm sure we will still capture. So for your reference, we have 2 client shoots. We have our applicants for our behind the scenes videographer doing their shoot tests, which I obviously won't vlog, but I'd like to tell you guys about. And then there's some other bits and bobs as well. Ben is returning from annual leave. It's a very exciting week in the midst of everything that's happening. So I already know this because we booked it in. There will be footage of those things. They probably will just fall into what is the next episode that you'll see, which is also going to be a very amazing episode, because if I don't vlog next week, then the next episode you'll see is the first episode of mine and my partner Abby's European road trip. So lots to look forward to, lots coming up, exciting times ahead, and yeah, it's going to be amazing. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in next week's episode. You're joining me today. We are heading across to France, and our end destination will be Italy. This is going to be an epic road trip.